There are many reasons why the Great War of Mahabharata took place, but one name echoes behind the scenes of every twist and betrayal: Shakuni, the man whose dice obeyed his will, the man behind Duryodhan's madness, the man responsible for Draupadi's humiliation. But why? Why did Shakuni do all this? What was the wound so deep that it birthed a mastermind of revenge? Today we reveal the untold story of Shakuni, the man who cheated his way to Swarg. Before the war began, Bhishma Pitama was seeking a bride for Dhritarashtra. He approached Gandhar Naresh, the king of present-day Afghanistan, and sought the hand of his daughter Gandhari for the blind prince. Bound by fear and political pressure, Gandhar Naresh said nothing. The marriage happened. But after the wedding, Bhishma learned a secret. To neutralize the astrological curse, she had already been symbolically married to a goat. The goat was sacrificed, but the truth was hidden, and Bhishma felt betrayed. In a rage, Bhishma invited the entire Gandhar royal family to Hastinapur. Under the guise of a welcome, he imprisoned them, and then a cruel punishment: only one handful of rice per day for all of them, 1 grain each. One by one, the family started dying, except two: Shakuni and his father, Gandhar Naresh. On the verge of death, the old king called Shakuni close. With all his remaining strength, he broke his son's knee, a brutal reminder of his duty. Every limp will remind you of our pain. You must take revenge on Hastinapur, and when I die, don't cremate me. Use my bones to carve your dice. They will always land as you will. Thus were born Shakuni's magical dice. Shakuni returned, broken in body, but burning with vengeance. He fed Duryodhan's ego. He poisoned the minds of the Kauravas. And he orchestrated the infamous dice game, where Pandavas lost everything, including Draupadi. Shakuni's dice, made from his father's bones, obeyed only him. He saw it all: Bhishma's fall, Drona's decapitation, Karna's betrayal, Dushasan's brutal death. He smiled silently, for his revenge was complete. But on the 18th day of war came Sahadev, the wisest Pandava. He confronted Shakuni, not with anger, but understanding. "You've won your battle. Go home, Shakuni. Gandhar awaits." In that moment, Shakuni's heart broke. He confessed everything: the poison, the conspiracies, the burden. And then he picked up his bow and accepted death. Sahadev killed Shakuni, and with that ended the man who had started it all. Even after all his sins, the one who lived for his people, the one who kept his promise, was granted Swarg, heaven. They say history is written by the winners. If the Kauravas had won, perhaps we'd be praying to Shakuni, not Krishna. This was the untold story of Mahabharata, the story of Shakuni, the villain who was also a victim.